Daily Bible Reading Friday, August 22, 2025. First reading. Ruth chapter 1 verses 1, 3-6, 14-16, 22. In the days when the judges were governing, a famine occurred in the country, and a certain man from Bethlehem of Judah went, he, his wife and his 2 sons, to live in the plains of Moab. Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she and her 2 sons were left. These married Moabite women. One was called Orpah and the other Ruth. They lived there for about 10 years. Mahlon and Chilion then both died too, and Naomi was thus bereft of her 2 sons and her husband. She then decided to come back from the plains of Moab with her daughters-in-law. Having heard in the plains of Moab that God had visited his people and given them food, they started weeping loudly all over again. Orpah then kissed her mother-in-law and went back to her people. But Ruth stayed with her. Naomi then said, "Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her God. Go home too. Follow your sister-in-law." But Ruth said, "Do not press me to leave you and to stop going with you, for wherever you go, I shall go, wherever you live, I shall live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." This was how Naomi came home with her daughter-in-law, Ruth the Moabitess, on returning from the plains of Moab. They arrived in Bethlehem at the beginning of the barley harvest. The word of the Lord. Gospel. Matthew chapter 22 verses 34-40. But when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced the Sadducees, they got together. And, to put him to the test, one of them put a further question. "Master, which is the greatest commandment of the law?" Jesus said to him, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest and the first commandment. The second resembles it. You must love your neighbor as yourself. On these 2 commandments hang the whole law, and the prophets too." The Gospel of the Lord.